Get ready for some massive NBA drama. Draymond Green has dropped another explosive statement, harboring serious resentment towards Victor Wembanyama and the league's handling of the Spurs star. We dive into the fiery comments that have the entire league talking, and you won't want to miss this breakdown.
Here's a simple way to protect your phone without stress. This ALAN 3-pack comes with tempered glass screen protectors, camera lens protectors, and an installation frame for an easier, cleaner fit. It's clear, case-friendly, and built to help guard against scratches and everyday bumps. Check the link in the comments to get it on Amazon.
Next up, the Golden State Warriors are in high gear, looking to reshape their future. We have major news about Giannis Antetokounmpo, with the Milwaukee Bucks officially opening trade discussions for the two-time MVP. Find out what the Bucks are asking for and how this pursuit of a superstar is shaking up the entire league landscape. The pursuit of Antetokounmpo is bringing a whole new layer of strategy to the Warriors. We explore how the Golden State organization is looking to use their 11th draft pick in potential trade scenarios to package assets for that big-name talent. Is this the move that could finally bring Curry and Giannis together for a championship run? This summer is shaping up to be absolutely wild for the Warriors. We're digging deep into the full details of the Giannis Antetokounmpo trade talks, analyzing the packages involved, and whether this ambitious move is the key to unlocking a new era. Stay locked in because the NBA is about to explode. Draymond Green has voiced significant resentment towards Victor Wembanyama, expressing a clear disfavor for the Spurs star and the league's handling of him. This sentiment comes amid a high-stakes NBA matchup where the Minnesota Timberwolves are locked in a dramatic series against the San Antonio Spurs, currently tied at 2 games apiece. Despite the Spurs holding the home court advantage, the Timberwolves are demonstrating exceptional confidence in the contest. Green's frustration stems from the fact that Wembanyama avoided suspension after being ejected in Game 4 for an elbow that connected with Naz Reid. Green has previously faced similar disciplinary actions, including suspensions during playoff and finals appearances. Consequently, he has reportedly urged Timberwolves players to seek retribution against Wembanyama. Green has suggested an alternative scenario, positing that if Naz Reid had taken out Wembanyama, the repercussions would have been more severe, including fines and suspensions. Citing Spurs coach Mitch Johnson's comments regarding Reid's action, Green suggested that if the Timberwolves were to retaliate physically, it would be fair game without penalty. This viewpoint has sharply divided fan opinion. Some believe a fine for Wembanyama was warranted, while others argue Green misinterprets the situation, suggesting the Timberwolves have been playing dirty to provoke Wembanyama's reaction. With Game 5 set to be a must-watch event during the Timberwolves' visit to San Antonio, the tension surrounding Wembanyama and the ensuing rivalry is set to escalate. The Golden State Warriors are aggressively pursuing a blockbuster trade for Giannis Antetokounmpo, signaling a major shift in their rebuilding strategy. Following a challenging season where injuries sidelined key players, the team is focusing intensely on acquiring an elite superstar to reignite contention. The pursuit intensifies as the Milwaukee Bucks have officially opened trade discussions for the two-time MVP, with their asking price centered on a young blue-chip talent and draft picks. Warriors insiders have indicated that the organization is heavily invested in landing Antetokounmpo, describing their focus as intense. With the Bucks making him available before the June 23 draft, the opportunity to package up to 4 future first-round picks is on the table. However, the Warriors' assets beyond draft capital are considered thin, featuring prospects like Brandon Podziemski, Moses Moody, Gui Santos, and Will Richard, none of whom are currently viewed as franchise cornerstones. The competition for Antetokounmpo is fierce. Potential suitors include the Miami Heat, the New York Knicks, and teams like Minnesota, Boston, and Cleveland, each offering different combinations of draft assets and young contributors. A critical factor in this potential move is Antetokounmpo's contract situation. His current deal has leverage, allowing him to influence his destination, which any acquiring team will need to address with a long-term extension. The allure of pairing Antetokounmpo with Stephen Curry is undeniable, as it could immediately restore Golden State's status as a championship contender and resolve roster depth issues. Despite this compelling vision, the trade carries significant risk. The Warriors would be trading future assets for a player with a questionable durability record, especially if Jimmy Butler is also moved. This move represents a high-stakes gamble for an organization that cannot afford failure. While the door is open and the draft pick arsenal is real, the path to acquiring Antetokounmpo is narrow. The success of this pursuit hinges on player desires and the offers presented by rival teams, as the window for this major move is closing. The Golden State Warriors are gearing up for a busy summer as the franchise continues its pursuit of a contending roster centered around Stephen Curry and Draymond Green. With the 11th pick in the upcoming NBA draft, the team has options: either target a high-level prospect or attempt to package the pick in a larger deal for a star player. Industry analysts suggest the Warriors may pursue the latter strategy. Giannis Antetokounmpo of the Milwaukee Bucks is being cited as a potential target. Given that the Bucks are undergoing a full-scale rebuild, an additional draft pick in a highly competitive class is considered very appealing. Brett Siegel of Clutch Points noted that pursuing a trade for a big-name star remains highly relevant for owner Joe Lacob and the Warriors, pointing to ongoing discussions involving Giannis and Golden State. Siegel indicated that many anticipate the front office will package the number 11 pick with other future assets to entice the Bucks to trade Antetokounmpo. Giannis has long been a desired component for Golden State, as his combination with Curry is projected to be formidable, Curry creating space, while Giannis pressures the rim. Both players possess the ability to generate offense and command significant defensive attention. However, securing Giannis will require a substantial package from the Bucks. Nevertheless, if the belief is that acquiring Antetokounmpo will move the Warriors closer to a championship, the trade is deemed a worthwhile endeavor. The Golden State Warriors are gearing up for a busy summer as the franchise continues its pursuit of a championship contender centered around Stephen Curry and Draymond Green. A key piece in their strategy involves leveraging the 11th pick in the upcoming NBA draft. The team has two primary avenues: drafting a high-level prospect or attempting to package the pick in a larger trade for a star-level player. Sources suggest the Warriors may be pursuing the latter option. Giannis Antetokounmpo of the Milwaukee Bucks is being cited as a potential target. With the Bucks embarking on a full-scale rebuild, acquiring an additional pick in a highly contested draft class is seen as particularly appealing. Brett Siegel of Clutch Points noted that pursuing a trade for a big-name star remains highly relevant for owner Joe Lacob and the Warriors, mentioning that there have been numerous discussions regarding Giannis and Golden State among rival teams. Siegel indicated that many anticipate Lacob and the front office will attempt to package the number 11 pick with other future assets to persuade the Bucks to trade Antetokounmpo. Giannis has long been a desired partner for Golden State, with projections suggesting his complementary skills, Curry's floor spacing and Giannis's interior pressure, could create a formidable duo capable of dominating opposing defenses. While the Warriors are not the sole pursuers of the superstar, Mike Dunleavy Jr. would need to present a substantial package to secure a deal. However, if the belief is that acquiring Giannis would significantly boost the Warriors' championship aspirations, the trade is considered a worthwhile endeavor.